Hello everybody, Cindy Greenway here, Editor-in-Chief at LawMarketing.com, and today we're talking about a risk that is facing all attorneys with the focus here today on the women attorney. I'm here with Kimberly Rice, who teaches lawyers how to develop marketing strategies that lead directly to new clients and increase revenue. So Kimberly, welcome to our session here today.
Hi, Cindy. My pleasure.
Thank you. Great. So, Kimberly, I want to talk to you today a little bit about the risk that you were sharing with me that is facing attorneys when it comes to building their brand and the importance of that. But we're going to really focus here today on the women attorney. So tell us about what is this risk and what does it have to do with them building their brand?
Very good question, Cindy. Since the economy changed back in 2007-8 and we went through one of the worst recessions since the Depression, what we have found, it's just a new landscape for legal services. And because of that, lawyers cannot afford to be lulled into a sense of complacency about developing their own businesses, book of business, clients, etc. I've seen this many, many times in my private practice wherein an associate or a junior partner is told not to worry or put too much effort in building his or her own book of business, but instead to service to the best of their ability the institutional clients that the firm has. And that in itself is a tremendous danger to any practicing attorney because those institutional clients can go away. They do go away. Management changes. The economy changes. There are too many effects and influences outside the attorney's control that can directly and dramatically impact their practice and thus their job security. So what I've seen, and I've seen this and I work with lawyers all the time to help them get in front of it, and that is from day one, begin building their own personal brand and, staying and getting and staying in touch with their networks, even from law school and various aspects of their universe, if you will, to develop their network, name recognition, and by extension, their personal brand. So they do develop, their own book of business.
Well, and you can see where that would happen very easily. An attorney joins a firm, the clients are in front of them, they're busy, they don't make the time for their own marketing efforts, they don't make the time to build their brand, and you can see. And I know you've shared a couple of stories, too, where attorneys have been working for firms for, decades, and then all of a sudden lost their employment. So what's a tip, Kimberly, that you can share with us on how an attorney, primarily women attorneys here in this case, can really work on building their brand? What's something that they can do for that?
One of the things that I teach in my Women in Law forums is the whole concept of You, Inc. That is a clever phrase. I don't claim it as my own. It's actually the name of a book by one of my favorite authors, Harry Beckwith. And that whole concept is if you are in private practice, you are a business owner. So you need to your own betterment and your own job security and career fulfillment is that you need to keep on the CEO of you hat versus the employee hat. And what does that entail? That entails getting and staying in touch with your network. And oftentimes, people kind of poo-poo that. First, if they're the first day associate in private practice, lawyers, I don't really know anyone. But in these days, with LinkedIn and all the social media, how we're linked, you have to be hiding under a rock to say that. So one of the things that we recommend highly, and that is to leverage, if it's only LinkedIn, and now LinkedIn is oftentimes joined together with Twitter, but develop, progressively and proactively develop those relationships on LinkedIn. And if you don't know how to leverage them, then seek outside insights and counsel. There's, folks like myself or other social media consultants. There's plenty of things to read. And because women and women lawyers are inherent relationship builders, target or identify some folks. They may be, more seasoned attorneys in your law firm, women attorneys. Find folks to kind of shadow to see how they have built their networks. And, having a sponsor and a mentor who actually share separate roles in the life of a career is instrumental. I work on a coaching basis with a number of women lawyers who You just need guidance to help navigate, productively some of the landmines that you find. Unfortunately, law school does not teach you how to be a practicing attorney. They may teach you theory and abstraction, but the actual business of law, they do not teach you.
Right.
So because of that, you come out and you really don't know how to embark upon your own business. And one of the things that I say a lot to the women lawyer Rainmaker forums that I run is, if you are in private practice, you are a business owner, regardless of not if you actually have any business. It really comes down to your mindset of how you approach your career.
Right. And so important things to consider, especially moving into a new year, and, what is it that you're going to do differently to increase your own brand, to make those connections or rebuild connections and build some new ones. So great tips there, Kimberly. And I know people can find you at klamarketing.com.